Hello everyone, start off by tying a ponytail to the hair, lift it up and then use a 4-pronged decorative pin and push it down as such. Now divide the hair into 2 portions and then beginning from the right side, begin to make a fishtail braid out of the hair. Do the same out of the left side as well and now roll it up into a circular form as such. Pin it up in the center, use bobby pins in order to do so. Wrap the braid around it as well, that is the other side of it. Now insert the rest underneath. Next, we'll start off by tying a ponytail to the hair, divide it into 2 parts. At the bottom, make 3 braids out of the hair. Taking the top thicker portion, make a bun out of it and use a hair stick in order to fasten it in its place. Use bobby pins in order to fasten the extra amounts of it. Now, taking the braids, begin to wrap it around the buns that you have created as such. Make each of them have a layer of its own as such. Now, use some decorative pins all around in order to fasten it in its place as such. Use it underneath as well. Next, tie a ponytail out of the hair, divide this ponytail into 2 sections. Taking one section of it, use a hair stick in order to fasten it as such. Now, taking the other bit of it, divide it into 2 portions. Begin to make a braid out of one of the sides and as you progress with this braid, quite loosen one of the sides as such. Do the same out of the other section as well and then once you're done with the other section, begin to roll up both of these braids and pin it up using a bobby pin. Add decorative pins all around as such. Next, we'll start off by tying up the top of the hair. Use a hair stick in order to fasten it in place as such. Taking the excess pieces of it, pin it up underneath using a bobby pin. Take the left section of the hair, wrap it around the bun, then take the right section of the hair. Do the same thing but towards the end, make a braid out of the hair and then begin to roll it upwards as such into a circular shape. Pin it up once you're done and then you may use decorative pins all around. You have used them in the front and then the sides and the back as well. Next, we'll start off by tying a low ponytail to the hair. Now take sections out of this ponytail and include it through the top as such, that is, pull it through. This is what it should begin to do that. Now afterwards, do this for all of the sections present and then slowly begin to twist one section over the other as such. Do this until you reach the end and there are no more sections left. Once you are done with this, wrap it around the bun that you have created and then pin it up in place using a bobby pin or any other such pin. This is what it should begin to look like. On top of this, you may add some decorative pins to it. Next, we'll start off by taking these kind of clips and then take the top section of the hair, add multiple rubber bands to it as such. Now take a section of the hair from the left and the right side, pull it through the middle as such. Do the same for the second layer of the hair as well and then continue to do so as you progress with it as well. Tie a rubber band at the bottom and then loosen the sides. You can use these decorative clips on top of it so that they look all the more better. Next, start off by tying up the top section of the hair, divide this into 2 portions. Now use a decorative hairpin, use this hair stick and afterwards insert it into place as such. Use a bobby pin in order to do so. Now underneath it, take the other section, make a braid out of it, loosen the sides of this braid using your fingers as such. Now as you progress with it, this is what it should begin to look like. Roll this braid upwards and then pin it up in place as such. Now move on to the rest of the hair and tie a low ponytail to it. Use decorative pins all about in the front and the side at the back as well. Add a decorative pin at the bottom as well. Next, tie a ponytail out of the hair, divide this ponytail into 2 parts. Taking the top part of it, make 3 divisions out of it, add a rubber band in the middle of it and roll the hair in on itself. Do the same for the bottom as well and now you should have 6 of these portions. Join it all together in the middle at the back, lift it up and tie it up. Join it all together at the bottom, add a rubber band in the middle, roll the hair in on itself, wrap it around the bun as such. Take the excess pieces left, wrap it around your bun and then pin it up in place as such. Once you have done so, take the excess and then fasten it underneath. This is what it should look like. Thank you for watching.